beautiful souls, and welcome to Colorful Guidance. My name is Elise, and I am so grateful you are here. Thank you, thank you. And today we are tuning in to one clear question, and that is, what message do you need to hear right now to stay aligned with your highest path from your spirit guide? So take a deep breath and relax your mind so that you are open to receiving messages, and choose the pile that is drawing you in. There are timestamps below in the description box and comments, and when you're ready, I will see you at your pile. Hello, if you are here, you chose pile 1 with this playful little girl on the picture here and this white heart. And today we are going to be deciphering what you need to hear, what message right now to stay aligned with your highest path. So we are going to go into a few things, and we're going to start by looking at what your guides want you to notice right now. And then we're going to go into what they're trying to redirect you away from. And then we're going to see the next aligned step. And then finally, we're going to ask your spirit guide for a sign of confirmation to watch out for, okay? So let's get started here for pile 1. I did pre-select a few cards to look into the messages of what your guides want you to notice. And what came out is action. And this is from a Reiki balance, energy balance type of deck. So that is the essence of this message, is something about action and what to do right now. And then we looked at some messages from our angel oracle, and what came out for you is vulnerability and freedom and composure. So pile 1, what this tells me as far as what they want you to notice is you have been through most likely something very, very hard, very painful. And there is this need that you need to take a step back and look within and start finding your confidence again, and finding things that you love about yourself, things that you love to do. I'm hearing music, like listening to music, to help get you uplifted. This composure is really here, which is very interesting. It comes out with the action card. I am feeling a lot of frustration, a lot of wanting to show a strength or your worth. And it's saying here that it's not exactly the right time, that if you came forward, it wouldn't be received in the way you would want it to be received, your power or your anger. So the action that the spirit guide is saying for pile 1 is to retreat and compose your feelings and get grounded again, and just wait for a moment and focus in the meantime on following your love and feeling good again. And then also, just this star is here. They are listening to you, your spirit guides. So continue to open communication with them and ask how you can compose your feelings, your emotions in this awful time right now you are going through. Either you're going through it right now or you're just out of it. So they are seeing what is happening here, and the best route is to let your feelings pass before you share or say or do anything you can't take back, is the main message that what your guides are asking you to notice right now. So let's now look at what they're trying to redirect you away from. And I have these mantra cards here. So we're going to pull a mantra card for pile 1. And the best way we're going to decipher this is what your mantra is what you should be focused on. So the opposite is what they want you to redirect from. So let's see what comes out for your mantra, pile 1. What is pile 1's mantra? have to be to help them redirect. All right, one more. Yeah, so here you have when in doubt, give people the benefit. Everyone else is trying their best, right? And except maybe this person talking on speakerphone in public, or it's just being funny, okay? It's just a joke. So give people the benefit of the doubt. Don't assume the worst in what's happening around you, okay? That's something to avoid. You also have, I face the day knowing nothing bad can come from telling the truth. Yeah, so don't lie. So stay away from lying or not speaking the truth. You can share the truth and be honest about this situation that has happened to you. And trust that people are for you until they show you different at this time. And then what is the next step for your alignment to come through? And what came out for you is forgiveness. And this is saying that in order to move forward, you are being directed by your spirit guide to forgive the past and free yourself from it holding you down, is the type of energy that I get from this. And they also said that you did your best with what you knew at that time. And they're hugging you. You're okay. You didn't do anything wrong. They're proud of you. And there's some tie-in with forgiving yourself with this vulnerability and freedom. So you've learned so much. And from this vulnerability, you're getting so strong and being able to look back and see what you've been able to overcome. And that's your freedom. Your strength is your freedom. And just continue to love yourself. These green and wings are just really sticking out to me, which is this heart chakra. And this yellow dress is this solar plex chakra, which the candle here has been very moving and vibrant. And so is the crown chakra. So they are here right now. But with this solar plex, this is about getting your confidence back. And you didn't do anything wrong. It's whatever has happened is unfair. They want to also, they are saying, they really wanted you to know that you are being released from a karmic cycle. So whatever you've been through, this is moving away. They want you to know that. So take that as it resonates. We're going to also choose a card here, a number sign, for confirmation of what to watch for when your spirit guides are around and listening. So we're going to pull a frequency, a numerology card to notice in numbers around you that may start to pop out when this energy is around you. 911, inevitable. All right, any other? Thank you. Okay, 111, manifestation. See, this is the karmic cycle being released. You're going to be able to manifest your way out of this situation. And, you know, it's something that has helped shape you, but you're going to manifest the best out of whatever you have gone through. 911 is this, again, it's tying to this composure. Like if you came out right now, it's not going to hit, or it's not going to happen. It's not going to go your way. It's just this feeling of taking your time, getting organized, getting your thoughts together, getting a clarity, grounded perspective, and getting maybe advice from actual professionals in this area. Some of you need to be getting advice from a lawyer, for some situation. Okay, they're not downplaying it, that you don't need to go after justice in any way, but they want you to be very smart about whatever this is. And at this time, you need to go into it very, very grounded and you need to heal, and you need to focus on loving yourself and forgiving. I was also asked to pull an animal spirit as a sign. So let's see what comes out for you, pile 1. You may see this animal around on TV in the neighborhood that you normally wouldn't notice. So let's see what pile 1 needs to see for their animal sign: oyster and deer. Okay. Yeah. So this deer is a reminder of your beautiful, emotional, loving energy, the green wings, and this green and gold again energy, yellow. And it's just saying it's okay to be protective and to be timid. All right, you don't have to just go in blindly believing that people are out for your best good. You're allowed to be timid and build trust, and you will survive this. The oyster is here, and this is really about setting boundaries and just pulling back your emotions and focusing on yourself. And this is not a time that you can really focus or open up. You don't have to open up. You can be a little shy before opening up your heart, your resources, okay? You don't necessarily need to always assume that they're bad, as we heard from what to avoid, but you also need to make sure that they prove that they are worthy of your time, your emotions, your resources, okay? They're a very, very loving soul. And they're just really guiding you back to yourself and loving yourself. And you're going to be able to manifest your way out of this karmic cycle by these healthy boundaries you're putting in place. Okay. Last but not least, pile 1. Let's leave you with a message from your spirit guide. This is a message to help you, put you on your highest path. What does pile number 1 need to hear right now? What would love do? Do you know why it's easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. Do you know why it's so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. You guys are full of love. You guys are good people. You've opened your heart. And they know that you are just always know that love is never wrong. Love is never a mistake, is what I heard. And some of you needed to hear that. It's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all, is the line they're leaving me with. All right, pile 1. These are your messages. Please comment below, give this video a like if they resonated, and I hope to see you back here soon. Hello, if you are here, you chose pile 2 with this purple card with the spirit guide's hands opening up, along with this purple heart. And this reading is really diving into what you need to hear right now to stay aligned with your highest path, a message from your spirit guides. And we're going to work to decipher what that is by going into 4 different things. We're going to start by looking at what your guides want you to notice, what they're trying to redirect you away from, what the next aligned step would be for you, and last but not least, a sign of confirmation to watch for. So we're going to get started. I did pull a few cards to look at and meditate on for pile 2, and that was around what the guides want you to notice. And what came out for pile 2 is serenity, holy love, and surrender. Okay, we'll leave this card for just a moment. What came out for what your guides are wanting to notice, what they're here about, is they want, well, of course, serenity is they want you to get in a place of trusting in the divine and the trust that things are working out for you. Holy love is here, and this is your spirit guide saying you are wrapped very much around you in love. You may be seeing signs everywhere. This white rose is here. Roses are here everywhere. Yeah, watch out for roses. Buy yourself roses. You are being guided and watched very closely in this situation. They know you feel out of control. They want you to know that they recognize you feel out of control, and there is no way that you can redirect a course of what is happening. And they are asking you to give it to God to help decide the outcome of your situation or this situation that's surrounding you, and to trust that you are surrounded and that they are listening and they are working behind the scenes to help you, to help this situation. So they want you to get to a place of being grounded and trustworthy and open to your third eye chakra with all this purple here, and your intuition and seeing signs to remind you that things are happening behind the scenes, and to trust in divine timing. So they also want to look at and tell you what to redirect away from. And in this case, we're going to look at our mantra cards to figure this out. So whatever mantra that's coming out that you need to focus on is also on the balance. Other side of it is what you could redirect from. So let's see what comes out for you. What does pile 2 need to redirect their energy from? What mantra do they need to hear to help redirect energy? What do they need to direct their energy from? All right, thank you. Okay, let's see what happens in this card. It says, I radiate patience like a GD guru. All right, so I radiate patience. Don't be impatient. They want you to redirect your energy to not being impatient at this time and wanting things to happen. This is in divine timing. They told me that earlier. All right, this next message is, when I am tempted to gossip, I'll think of something nice to say instead. So be careful of your words and what you say. There may be somebody around you that is spreading information that you don't want spread. So keep negative thoughts to yourself and just show niceness always, and you don't need to share how you exactly feel with everyone right now for your protection. So they're redirecting you from being impatient, and they're redirecting you from gossiping. What is the next aligned step for pile 2, and what came out for you is to clear your energy. So they want you to find your balance by getting rid of negativity around you. If you like smudging, that's definitely something you can do to smudge away energy. You can also work off negative energy stored in you through working out, walking, stretching, also dancing, listening to music to get you out of that vibration that is surrounding you of a negative weighing you down, so that you can free yourself from those thoughts and be more in touch with the divine and what is going on for your highest good, okay? This negative energy is really, really pulling you down, and they want you to know that you don't need to take blame and ownership of whatever is happening. It's not in your control, and you did not cause this. So you can clear your energy. You are free to do that. And now let's look at a sign of confirmation to watch for. So let's look at our numerology, what comes out for pile 2. These could be numbers that you see around you, and this is a reminder of the energy and knowing that your spirit guides are with you. What numbers does pile 2 need to look out for? Thank you. All right. 1321 is this vibration of awareness. So these numbers 1321, you may be surrounded by also this feeling of awareness, of knowing before it happens. Be very in tune to that. That is a spirit guide opening up and helping you prepare of what's happening. Okay, so listen to those dreams, to those thoughts that pop out of nowhere, and just know that is your spirit guide communicating to you as you are clearing your energy and getting more aware of your spirit guides' messages. And here is the number 69. It is accountability. A lot of blues here. Okay, so this is I heard that they are working to hold people accountable. All right, so know that there's this energy of accountability around you. So whenever, you're seeing things being held accountable, that is a way that spirit is coming through. I'm hearing to remind you that they are working on solving this by holding those around you accountable for this situation. I also was guided to pull a spirit animal. This could be an animal that you see around pile 2. So let's see what comes out for you, and see how it hits you. So let's see what spirit animal as a sign you can look for, pile 2, from your spirit guides. What sign does pile 2 need to look for in this animal? Thank you. Oh, wow. Vulture here. And crow. Isn't that interesting? You're very protected right now. Pile 2, I had to look up vulture here. It's saying that the vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all, and this intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. The crow is also here, and this is all about a symbol of magic. A crow's personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen. See, clear your energy. They're going to be giving you awareness, all right? You're going to be very in tune to your crown and third eye chakra, and this is the purple card, so that's a signal that your intuition is going to be very high. So the crow holds within its mind the 3 realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Gosh. Those with the crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. When in balance, they are psychically strong and clear. And when they're out of balance, they feel ungrounded and hypersensitive. So you need to work on, it says, to bring into balance daily meditation practice. All right, pile 2. So those are the animal signs and messages that are surrounding you right now and reinforcing this whole message for you guys. All right, pile 2, let's leave with a last message that you need to hear for your highest good from spirit. What does pile 2 need to be left with? A final message. Okay. Yeehaw. When it comes to choosing who will be in your life, I recommend valuing their yeehaw quality above all others. Have it your way. You need to be uplifted, be around uplifting people. They're happy people. I'm really sensing that you just need to get away from a negative person, situation altogether. They chose you. You might not readily believe this. It might even spook you a bit, but there are those who choose this very lifetime in large part knowing you'd be there. Now that's what we call a reputation. I believe that. You guys are very powerful souls, and I wouldn't be surprised if you were here to help us all raise our vibration if you are here, pile 2. So just know that you are a very loving force and a grounded force for many, many people in your life. All right, pile 2, if these messages resonated, I'd love to hear from you. And I'm so happy you were here. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you soon. Hello, if you are here, you chose pile 3 with this woman in a dress gazing at the moon and this black obsidian heart. And what we are going to be looking into today is a message from your spirit guides on what you need right now to hear to stay aligned with your highest path. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to look at 4 different things. We're going to start by looking at what your guides want you to notice, what they're trying to redirect you from. And then we're going to look at the next aligned step. And 4th and last, we're going to look for a sign of confirmation to watch for when your spirit guides are around. So let's get into it, pile 3. I did go ahead and pull a few cards around what your guides want you to notice and meditated on these messages beforehand. What came out for pile 3, we have discipline. We have take charge and action. And we have angelic protection. And we'll leave this card just to the side because it is for a different question. So what we have here and what they want you to notice, your spirit guides are saying, there's something you are working on that they don't want you to quit. So if you're here, pile 3, there is something that you are passionate about. I'm feeling like you are co-creators with the universe. There is something you are working on that it needs your attention, and you may not be getting the traction you've been wanting, and you've been putting in a lot of effort. And this is a message: do not stop, stay disciplined. To take charge and take action is also here. A lot of you have some type of gift, some type of thing you're good at, and they're not telling you, they're saying it's not time to give up on that, okay? This is special, okay? This is something that you and the universe are co-creating together, is this message that I'm getting. So if this is resonating at all, pile 3, please comment below, give this video a like, I appreciate it. Angelic protection is here, all right? Wow, you guys, this is a very, very strong card, okay? They want you to feel protected, and they want your thought space here to also, this sword is here. Your thoughts are manifesting something, and they're manifesting a dream, a outcome, something you're working on, okay? They are guiding you, and they want you to know you are protected right now. And they don't want you to be around negative energy. Pile 3, I'm also getting from this angelic protection is that if you've been ruminating on past trauma and pain and memories, that they are reminding you just to use that as fuel and to recognize how strong you are, and that you have so much power to get out of that situation, a karmic cycle, a family history, that they want you to recognize how strong you are, and that those memories should not be anything to weigh you down, and to let those go through and just stay and take charge and go after your dream. There's something you were meant to do, pile 3, and they're making sure you are aligned so that you can fulfill this, okay? So now let's look at what they're trying to redirect you from, and how we're going to do that is we're going to pull mantra cards here. And this is a mantra card on what you should be focusing on. So the thought here is to, if they want to redirect your energy, it would be the opposite of what this mantra is. So let's see what comes out for you, pile 3. What mantra or mantras do you need to hear right now to help you redirect? From messages from your spirit guides. Thank you. Pile 3. All right, I will take it. All right, it says, I have compassion for grumps. It's not easy to have a bad day. Even harder to be a permanent poo-poo head. Okay, this is a funny deck. Okay, so don't stay low in a low energy, in a negative energy. Lift your mood. Don't share that mood with others around you, okay? Don't get down on yourself. Believe in yourself. I flat out dare life to pleasantly surprise me. Okay, complete belief that things are working in your favor. The sun is here. There's going to be light shining on whatever you're working on very, very soon. There's going to be a surprise in store. So don't believe that it's not going to happen. Believe it is going to happen. Okay? And last but not least, I can't change which way the river bends, so I might as well strap in and enjoy this strange little boat ride. All right. And so go with the flow. Things have been hard. I hear that. I think that there's been a lot of twists and turns and hopes and then not happening and time and just feeling not safe, or money or something, not enough money. So it's all made you stronger. And again, it's with this negativity card to keep in high spirits. And they want you to continue to find a way to work on what you're passionate about, what you're creating, and somehow find a balance to fit this in your life and not to give it up, okay? Discipline is here, so you may have to work 2 jobs. You may have to stay up or get up earlier than you would like, okay? But this is something that you are doing that's really powerful, and they're saying you're gonna be really proud. You're gonna be really proud of yourself. I'm hearing 2 years. All right, sorry if that's long. 2 years. You're gonna be really proud of yourself. Okay, so let's now look at the next aligned step. The card that came out for you, pile 3, is worthiness. I love this. They want you to believe and imagine that you are where you already are. They want you to put yourself in that shoes. You are worthy of money, of success, of stardom, I'm hearing, okay? Of getting your book published, of getting your writing, your teaching, your idea out there. You're worthy. You're no less than anyone else that has done this before you. And they want you to really align yourself by picturing yourself. You already are where you want to be. You wake up in the bed. What do you do that day? What do you wear? What do your sheets feel like? What is the color of your comforter? What does the mattress feel like? Where are you? What's the bedroom? Where are you living? All right, think of it and every little detail. Make it as real as possible. Create a vision board, I hear. You're worthy of this. You're getting there. You need to stay determined in getting where you want to be. Very, very, very stern message. I'm feeling like I'm a parent coaching you. So that's how they're talking to me. All right, now let's pull a sign of confirmation. So we're going to look at our numerology deck to see what sign, numerology, numbers that'll be around you for confirmation that this energy, this spirit guide is around you. You may see this in phone numbers, microwave, random license plates, the clock. So let's see what numbers surrounding you right now for pile 3 for a sign. Pile 3. Thank you. 2255, self-love. Believe in yourself. 2255. 202, perseverance. Guys, don't give up. They are being so persistent with me. So when you see 2s and 5s and 202, remind yourself, don't give up. Don't give up. You have a vision. It's going to come to fruition. I want you to come back to this video in 2 years and tell me it happened. It may happen sooner. You are transforming. This butterfly is here. You're changing. You are developing. You are rising to the occasion, I'm hearing. Okay, 2255 is this energy in 202. Act like you already are that person. Be confident in yourself. Act like you've already achieved. Do not be down on yourself, grumpy, negative. Talk negative. Talk positive with abundance. Okay? It's really going to help pull in that energy to be around you. Let's see, I was asked to pull an animal spirit for this sign as well. So let's see what animal spirit pile 3 can look to for a symbol and a sign right now. Okay, gazelle, moving fast, their endurance. Oh God, cheetah. You can't make this stuff up. You just cannot make this stuff up. Isn't that interesting that, you know, they both are endurance. One is running away from the predator. They both take endurance. This is just like a repeat. They know this is the hardest part. They know you're tired. They know you're running on no fuel. They know you're hungry. They know you're surviving. They see it. So look up these animals, and if you want to, I do things like that. Read about them. Read how they survive. These are signs that are around you. This energy is around you, okay? When you hear about a cheetah, a gazelle, a show, it's going to be around you, okay? It's just going to help you, remind you to stay on course, stay on focus. This one is so focused on the other, and that one's focused on that one. Do not lose your focus, I'm hearing. You need to believe in yourself, and you need to be grounded in this vision, and don't go off course. I'm also hearing that you're going to get your meal. You're going to get abundance. You're going to get the prize. Okay? Wow, pile 3, who are you? I am just the messenger. I don't have any context. And that's okay. You need to take these messages how they resonate. Leave anything that doesn't resonate behind, of course. You know what to do with this message. All right, let's end on a note. What does your spirit guides want to say as a last note for now to help put you on your highest path? Okay, wow. I'm going to take this too. It's just matching all the colors. So, and it was on top. It says, enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. This is really matching this cheetah here. Yeah. Whew. I just feel you're special. I just feel like you are just here, and you're going to change big things here and make a wave. You're going to be remembered. It says, do you know what you've created? No, besides an intergalactically known saunter name for yourself, inspiration in the eyes that have watched you, hope in the minds that have admired you, and love in the hearts that have known you. But you might ease up on your sachet before someone gets hurt. So you are just incredible. They're kidding about that. You don't have to ease up. No one's getting hurt by your brightness, your light. Don't be afraid to shine. You're inspiring. You fill people with hope and love. You fill people with love of the people you have worked with. This one is turn on your love light. Sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy. Love yourself. Okay? I want you to love your project. I want you to love the thing you're doing. Don't get your eye off the prize. I want you to love what you're doing. Love yourself, your worthiness, your uniqueness. This is not about somebody else. They want you to focus on your gift. This is your being watched by loving eyes. See how supported you are? Yeah, the angel of protection is here. He's blue. This is blue. Signs are going to be all around you, pile 3. I'm just letting you know. What if you're actually an ancient gladiator of love and joy who agreed to visit Earth during these primitive years to spark some new thinking, share a few smiles, and help others discover they too are awesome? Yeah. You guys are meant to do something. You guys are a little, I'm like, you're before your time, but you're here to make us move higher. Whatever you're working on, I just love, love, love you. I don't know who you are, your energy, and your message here, and I'm getting so excited. I feel motherly right now. They are so excited for you. So they want you to keep at it, okay, pile 3? All right. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you back here soon.